Welcome to Creole and Cajun Living with Bomb Cherry. In this video, I will be making a Mommy and Me headband set. Okay, so I have already cut out my fabric pieces and ironed them. For this project, your fabric needs to be a knit fabric. That means that the fabric is stretchable. Okay, so just make sure that your fabric stretches, and in case you don't have a four-way stretch like I have here, you need to at least have two-way stretch, and the stretch has to go along the long way of your fabric. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold my fabric right sides together. Right sides meaning the side in which you want to be shown, usually the pretty side, the side that you want everyone to see. You want those two sides to be touching one another as such. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to stitch along the long edge of the fabric, and you want to make sure that you use a zigzag stitch if you're not using a serger. The reason being that if you use a straight stitch, when the fabric stretches, it will pop the stitches. So make sure that you use a zigzag stitch. That is one of the rules for most stretch fabrics. Okay, so I've already taken my fabric to my serger and serged along the edge. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the inside out, or we're going to place the right sides out. They're both the same, just said differently. Okay, so now that I've done that, as you can see, I am placing my stitching area along the center of the piece from one end to the other. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I create the knot. Remember, this is for the child. There will be another video showing you how to do it for the adult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in slow-mo, and hopefully you'll be able to see exactly what I do. It's not difficult at all. Okay, so I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to place it in what looks like to be the center. And then I am going to grab my right hand, grab that side and fold it over my hand. Okay, I'm doing this in slow-mo so you can see. And then I'm going to place my palm facing myself. You can see that? Okay. I'm then going to reach for the back piece. I'm going to make sure everything stays flat. I'm reaching for the back piece, and I'm going to just swoop it over my hand. Okay, my palm is now up. I'm going to smooth that, take the back, that piece that I swooped over, take it to the back, curve it under, and pull it out. Did you see that? Now, when I do this, I'm going to take my time and make sure that the front side of the piece stays on both sides. Remember, that was the back side that showed where I stitched. That is now the back side. The front side is the side that is not stitched, if that makes sense. So I lay it down and I'm just adjusting the knot. Now do not pull the knot tight. We're going to do that later. Okay, so as you can see, this is the good side and that is the back side. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take the right sides of both sides and place them together. Okay. If you need to stop this video and rewind that, you can do that at this time. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to take this over to my machine. I'm using a serger. If you're not using a serger, you can use a regular sewing machine. And I'm just going to stitch that directly across. Okay, so I've stitched that across, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold those edges in. Can you see that? And then I just tuck it in by turning it. And now what I'm going to do is this portion that you see there, I want that to be placed under that knot. So I'm going to loosen the knot more so, and I'm going to just slip that knot over until it gets directly over the portion in which we just sewed. Okay. I play around with it, make sure that it's flat on the back end because you don't want that to harm the child. And you get that knot over it and then pull once it's over, and then there you have it. That is the child knotted headband. If you found this video to be useful, make sure to hit the thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe.